That bum that's in the street asking for that dollar. Good morning. Do you have change to spare? Please. Do you have $1? God bless you, brother. That coworker that's waiting for you to get off to ask you, oh, what direction you going in? Oh, I live this way. Can I get a ride with you? Hope creates a problem with people not using their own brains to help themselves out in a situation, leading you to be their expected para for the rest of their lives. Yeah, para. The shit when you was in fucking school and you had that little like assistant teacher constantly coming up to you, asking you if you're okay, helping you, low-key trying to give you the fucking answers to your test. Constantly helping people who's always asking for help creates a bitch. You are enabling the person to be a dependent bitch. I know you know somebody that's parents is stacking that got bread. And when you look at them, their kid being them, you're like, yo, why are you not like your parents? Like your mom's a doctor, or your mom's a nurse, or your dad's a nurse or a doctor or a lawyer or whatever the fuck he is. He has sense, and why don't you got sense? Why are you always making excuses and crying and being lazy? I can't do this, man. Yo, fuck it, man. Let me light up this blunt, man. Why do you think there's so many rich kids that do fucking drugs? Their parents enable them. Their parents are the reason why they are the way they are. A lot of people go off of the thing where like, yeah, man, I grind in my life so my kids don't have to grind. You are a fucking idiot. You obviously don't know how humans work. The more you do shit and help people for free is the more they don't fucking respect what you done for them. They won't remember it when it's convenient for them to remember it. Whenever you give somebody anything and they never had to work for it, they become entitled. They expect it all the time. They can't make decisions for themselves. They can't use their own fucking brain. They become excuse makers and brainless and clueless on this planet. My kids, I'm not giving them shit for free. The children that I have right now, they're not getting shit. You want $20, nigga? Go wash my fucking car. Oh, you thought you was done washing the outside of the car? Fuck out of here. You gotta wash the interior too. All my shit vacuumed. I want my dash clean. I don't want to see not one fucking crumb. As their kids right now, oh, daddy, I want this. No. What you about to do for this shit? You about to give me push-ups or you gonna run around this track or something? You gonna do something. Now, some people might think that's fucked up. Oh, that's your kid though, blah, blah, blah. And that's why your kid is going to be a lazy waste of space that's always going to be making excuses and a disappointment. That homeless person that's on the street, sitting on a fucking corner asking you for money so they could get liquor, or they could get fucking fentanyl or whatever drug that they take, is only able to do that because you keep giving them money. If nobody gave them any fucking help, they're forced on their own to help themselves. They have no choice but to get a job, somehow, some way, to go find shelter, somehow, some way, or they fucking die. And if you can't do for yourself, you might as well die because you're useless. Let's keep it a buck. How many of you would bat a fucking eyelid if a homeless motherfucker that you seen on the street is dead? Fuck that. You don't even have to see them on the street. Who cares? Keep it a buck. Even a homeless person you don't know fucking dies. You see him on the news. When you see a homeless person dead on the news, you give a fuck? No, you didn't, because you knew that they were a waste of space. Now, I'm not saying all homeless people are like that, because some people have situations where their houses burnt down and whatnot. But those people eventually figure out for themselves to get better in life. You ever realize that a lot of people that don't have two parents in their crib, they have like a rough upbringing, but they end up becoming super successful, or they have more drive than the average person with two parents? It's because they were literally forced. They're not given shit. They don't get no fucking allowance. They're not getting no allowance. They're not getting bailed out of situations. They know that their mom or their father can't do shit for them, or their mom and their father is clueless themselves. So they gotta figure this shit out on their own. Or either their parent, who's that single parent, had to figure that shit out and probably instilled those ways into their own kids. In any situation, when it comes to anybody, your kids, friends, family, co-workers, anybody you see outside, the more that you do for them is the more ungrateful that they become and entitled. You could help somebody giving them information and doing actual acts for them, and the moment that, all the time, and the moment that they ask you for another favor and you tell them no, you know what they're gonna say to you? Yo, man, this is why I never want to ask for your help. You remember that time when I did this for you? And they're trying to use some reverse psychology for you to help them. And they're trying to compare one measly shitty time that they fucking helped you. Meanwhile, your help is such a big difference. It's such a big gap in for what you've done for them and what they've done for you. The funny thing about that shit too is when you help people and you put them in a certain situation, or you see them grow in life, it's those same people that come back around to try to give you advice on what you should be doing in life. The disrespect on what you should be doing in life, on how you should be living your life, on what you should be invested in. It's like helping some obese person lose weight. Some 400, fuck that. Some 400, 500 pounds, 600 pound motherfucker lose weight, and they gonna go out their way when they get to like 400, 300 pounds. Meanwhile, you're probably 200, 180, 170, and you help them give advice on what they should be eating and how they should be working out. And they turn around when they lose 200, 300 pounds and they're like, yo, you should be eating this. You know, I figured out if you walk 2,000 more steps in a day, like, you should definitely be working 2,000 more steps. I'm telling you, you lose weight, man. You lose more weight. Meanwhile, this motherfucker was eating fast food for his entire life. Eating fucking pizza and ice cream and cookies and cakes. But now that they're hyped because they just started fucking doing something, they feel like they have the right to tell you what you should be doing. Meanwhile, they would have been fucking lost if you didn't come around to help them. That's one of the disrespect factors that you're gonna face. Their ungratefulness and their ability to fucking turn around and tell you what to do. Like, bitch, like, I'm not the one that helped you. If I used to be a nigga that helped people all the time, giving them information, information on what they should be doing, you realize that they will not fucking listen to your information. They will not listen to your information until they start seeing you being successful at doing something. Then all of a sudden they want to start fucking listening. They want to start asking, yo, how you did this? Don't expect for people to value what you've helped them with. You need to make people pay in somehow, some way, for whatever knowledge that you're about to give to them that's going to benefit them for the rest of their fucking lives.